All this dude is the blackest comic I've ever met in my life. Performs on BET, Def Comedy Jam. Please put your hands together for the one, the only, Shawn. Barron, everybody.
Gordon, a man of honesty and integrity. So let's see. Good evening, everyone. Glad you're still here. So, I used to live with a guy about 3 years ago, and he was a Guinness World Record holder. I guess that's better than saying alcoholic. Yeah, so, meeting a friend of mine a couple weeks ago, and he is just really stressed out. He works for sales in the city, and he's just like, Shawn, I don't know how I'm going to keep going on. Every week, I just keep failing to hit my target. And I'm like, Dave, you just got to relax, and next week, you have to look at your boss through the scope in your rifle. See, a lot of people have jobs they don't like their boss. A lot of people have jobs that other people think are pretty easy or pretty hard. I think there's a lot of people who have difficult jobs that not enough people give credit for. Probably one of my favorite difficult jobs is trapeze artist. Like, everybody doesn't take it very seriously. But imagine if at your office, you were competing for people's attention against an elephant, and there's a good chance you might fall to your death at any time. Probably one of the other jobs that I think is really difficult, that no one gives any respect for, is ghostwriters. I mean, because, you might think if you work, in construction, you have it difficult. If you're a cab driver, it's pretty tough. But imagine being a ghostwriter. Imagine if you're a person with a degree and a high amount of education who actually has to make it seem as though Kim Kardashian can string a sentence together. But books are important. Ghostwriters, they need to make them. And I like to read a lot. A couple weeks ago, I was reading this really interesting book. It was this biography of an Arab socialist. It was the Bible. Yeah, that was it. Oh, socioeconomics joke, all right, thank you. So yeah, there's lots of different people have different religions. I'm not the biggest fan of religion. It's just never really been a thing for me. I'm not like a lot of my generation. It's not for these really angry, militant, atheist reasons. I just can't vibe with any ritual in which I'm required to wear a suit, and there is zero chance I'll get laid. So like I said, I'm not that into religion, but you can't really let what you're not into get you stressed out. So one of the ways I like to relax is very often I'll go to a bar. And about 2 weeks ago, I was in a bar, and I had a beer that I was never had before. It was given to me. It was a Muslim beer, actually. It was called Halal. Wow. I'm going to leave you with one thing. Let me ask you one last question. Do any of you know what a revolutionarily oriented rabbi says to a group of police? Molotov! Well, thank you very much. My name is Shawn Barron. Have a good night.